everyone, my name is Jordan, also known as Scraps. I will be guiding you through this synth tutorial. This synth tutorial is called Antibody, and the reason why it's called Antibody is because I was feeling a little bit sick or under the weather yesterday, just really tired for no reason. So I decided to name that synth because I was feeling sick, and it's actually a filler synth for your dubstep, or drumstep, or glitch hop. So have a listen. It's very different, and it uses some techniques that probably no one would ever think of. So have a listen. Okay, so let's see how to make that synth. So I'm going to create a blank document, right click, create combinator. I'm going to call this antibody. So in this antibody synth, we're going to create a subtractor. Make sure it's initialized. You can do that in the general settings. Okay, so let's get started. In this synth, we're going to attack the modulation right off the bat. So make sure the range is 12 and the polyphony to 12 as well. We're going to change our filter frequency resonance. Make sure it's 12, so positive 12, not negative. We're going to take the phase and the FM all the way down. Okay, now that we have that already set, for oscillator 1, I'm going to take the phase all the way to full. Make sure it's a negative oscillator, not neutral, but negative. Let's zoom in for that. So this is a negative mode, and this is a neutral mode. So just wanted to cover that. So right off the bat, we're going to create a square wave, and make sure we take it down 2 octaves. Take it down 1 octave. For oscillator 2, we're going to make sure it's on waveform number 9 and take it down 2 oscillators. For the FM, we're going to make it go to 64 or 65, however close you can get it, and then mix to 106. Turn the filter frequency all the way up, and turn up the decay a bit too. For our LFO amount, we're going to change it to mix. We're going to change the amount to 0, but we're going to change the rate to 1/8 triplets. Now, I'm actually going to turn up the amount on this, and we'll go into description later on how this will affect the sound of our synth. So after this, we're going to create an RV7000, take each one to about 21 or 22, each one about a quarter. So 21 and 20, so decay is at 21 and dry is at 20. After this, we're going to create a line 6 bass amp. Just turn on the compressor. After this, we're going to create an alligator. Now make sure you hold the shift button so that way when you create the alligator, none of the channels are running through in an auto mix, because it likes to line everything up when you have it already mixed. So since we're on the back already, I'm going to take the modulator output, plug it into gate 1. For gate 2, I take it to the LFO 1. Not filter envelope, but LFO 1 on the back of the subtractor. Take the filter envelope and attach it to gate 3. Make sure it's on pattern number 1 and take it off. Now for this patch, it's actually a little bit tricky, so I'm just going to supply you guys with my custom patch. This will be in the description below, so make sure to download it. And if we have a listen, that's good. We're in the right area, so make sure that you take off the amount when you're done messing around with the amount. So that's pretty cool. We're in the right area. So after this alligator, we're gonna create an MC class equalizer and an MC class maximizer. They should already, let's flip it over. Yep, it's already routed. So for our equalizer, we're gonna turn on low cut for 30 hertz. Parameter 1, we're gonna take it to 126, put the gain all the way down, Q all the way up. For filter parameter 2, we're gonna take 3.465 kilohertz, the frequency, and the gain down negative 18.3, the Q all the way to 32. For a high shelf, make sure it goes down to 3 kilohertz or as low as it will go. Take the gain and boost it about 2.3 and take the Q to 0.5. For our maximizer, we're going to turn on soft clip. Make sure the amount is all the way up, so 127. Turn the release to auto and take it off limiter. Then after this, we're going to create a line 6 bass amp. So that way all the signals, as loud as it will be, is going to be compressed down for a nice mix. So just turn on the compressor. No need to mess with any of the controls. It's already set. It's already there for you. So we have successfully created the line, the antibody synth. Thanks for joining me, and on Friday or Saturday I will be guiding you through some more mastering tips and whether or not it would be a good idea to teach you oscillators. So come this Saturday or tomorrow, actually, I will be making a oscillator guiding tutorial in Ableton. So it's going to be kind of interesting and creative. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys Friday or Saturday. So thanks for joining me.